To my awesome and amazing DVS family, how you guys doing? It's Friday, it's the weekend. We're getting set for wrapping up 2023 all together and heading into 2024. Now that's huge. All right, a lot of you are going to be making resolutions and you're making plans to enter into a new era, and with reasoning, with right. But first, let's tap into the news. Let's see what's on Kendall's agenda. What's in the headlines for today?
Good morning. Time now for a summary of your top stories. MP for Dennery North, Sean Edward, who is also serving as the country's Minister for Education, in his end-of-year message has been highlighting some of the work done by the Department of Education and the Department of Sustainable Development, which he also is in charge of.
The One University Graduate per Household initiative is yielding tremendous results, with hundreds of young St. Lucians benefiting from government support in their quest for higher education. In the last 2 years, approximately 600 young St. Lucians have benefited from direct government support in their higher educational pursuits. Our government has committed millions of dollars for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of schools across the length and breadth of the country. During the past year, our students registered remarkable performances in local and regional examinations. The performance of the Vieux-Fort Comprehensive Secondary School in the Regional Cape exam was truly outstanding, with students of that school copying very prestigious awards. The Department of Sustainable Development continues to spearhead efforts at addressing climate change and other environmental management issues. On the global front, ours continues to be a voice of advocacy for small island developing states.
Edward has outlined some big plans for the Dennery North constituency, including a comprehensive road rehabilitation program.
In Upper Montego Bay, Olio, the roads from Walcott to Dorcas and Manton to Mapin have been repaired. The long-awaited Austin Hill Road is currently being resurfaced from Lower Denier Rivier near Metro all the way up to Madigua. And upon completion of that main road, the people in Tumeris Austin Hill will finally get relief. The Apatat Road in Lapel and the Cemetery Road in Larissus have both been resurfaced. We await the intervention of central government to address the Rich Ring Road, the Mumbrose Stretch as we call it in Larissus, the Caddy Belmont Road, the Belmont Inner Relief Road, the Toifre Road, the Mondesi Road, the Blafloran Road, and several other roads in the constituency.
The details of a support program for farmers and small business owners will be unveiled in the new year, he says. Now, Youth Development Minister Kenson Kazime has been cataloguing a number of youth-centered initiatives undertaken by his department in 2023, including the launch of the Skills 758 app aimed to boost employment among young people and to improve their standard of living. The department also partnered with USAID to implement the Youth Resilience, Inclusion and Empowerment Program.
135 youth from the districts of Ancillary, Grosley and Vieux-Fort spent time building life skills with their peers through sports, song, dance, games and the arts in 3 non-residential camps over the Easter holidays, which was dubbed Youth Easter Connect. Now, throughout the year, the youth were provided with several opportunities for self-expression and avenues to display their skills. Youth Parliament was one such event where participants gained expert training in public speaking and parliamentary procedures leading up to the event. A Youth Talent Expo was held at the Derek Walcott Square in celebration of International Youth Day, which brought together young persons island-wide who performed in song, instrument and spoken word. Youth Month provided the opportunity for freedom of expression against crime and violence as young persons gathered with their respective social groups, their clubs and councils to host a walk for peace.
Kazime lauded the success of the nation's youth in various sporting disciplines and at different levels this year.
National representative teams registered victories in volleyball, cricket, boxing, golf and table tennis. In track and field, our athletes performed outstanding at the Carifta Games, obtaining one of the highest medal counts in the history of the Games. On an individual level, Julian Alfred, she placed St. Lucia on the map as she was the most revered athlete with bright hopes of winning an Olympic medal. This remarkable feat required the contribution and collaboration of all stakeholders in the sporting fraternity. Through the contribution of coaches, parents, supporters, policymakers and athletes, St. Lucia was able to surpass the long-standing record of several sporting titles won since 1987.
St. Lucia captured 4 awards at the inaugural Caribbean Youth Awards, with the St. Lucia National Youth Council receiving the Most Outstanding National Youth Council Award among CARICOM member states. Over 300 people from the informal sector have been receiving their $1,500 payout under the Government Income Support Program, which targets vulnerable populations whose livelihoods were impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic.
You know, at the look of the persons were there, you would see ordinary St. Lucians, farmers, you would have seen persons, part of the informal sector. And having a glance of these individuals this morning was a great joy for me to see the ordinary persons who make St. Lucia what it is. Of course, sometimes we speak of the formal workers, those working in establishments, but those persons who are earning a living on their own, you know, running micro businesses, the vendors and a host of them. These people are very, very important to the Prime Minister and to our government, and we care about them so much, and we want to make this small contribution. And like we said to them, it is not a lot of money, but $1,500 receiving it at this time of the year, it's a wonderful gesture for most of them.
While over 170 of the 300-plus first set of beneficiaries received the checks, others benefited from direct deposits into their bank accounts. And finally, from us, the Lions Club of Castries demonstrated its commitment to serving humanity by hosting a Christmas lunch for underprivileged and indigent citizens on Christmas Day. For the 6th year, the philanthropic organization partnered with the Holy Trinity Anglican Church to host the event.
That project is part of our international challenge from our Lions International, where we are challenged to alleviate hunger. So all clubs do that. In addition to our monthly feeding every 4th Sunday and 3rd Sunday, we take Christmas Day as a special day for us, and we give off lunch to the less fortunate.
From 2019, the Holy Trinity Anglican Church has been a part of this undertaking, providing grooming services to those attending the lunch. The church's annex was also the venue for this year's activity. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
All right, now for our first feature. Remember, I made mention in my preamble about the fact that persons are going to be getting ready for 2024, making resolutions, planning out the way forward. And a lot of the times, a lot of us, and I put myself in there, we are not too very good with putting that plan together a lot of the times. I know things I want to do, but mapping it out, scripting it, and putting it down on vision boards and stuff like that is where I fall short. So we've got 2 ladies, and we caught up with one of them who is going to be putting on some complimentary session as to how it is that they can enhance or help us to document and put our plans and our mission in motion. Pamela Robinson is the name. Well, here we are with Pamela. Pamela Robinson, of course, is no stranger to the St. Lucian populace. She's a daughter of the soil. She's not based here now, but certainly, you know, with the advent of technology, it is so wonderful that we could always tap into Pam, and Pam could tap back into us and, you know, lend some of her expertise to us in needed areas as well. So, Pam, well, I hope your Christmas was awesome. How are you?
I am fantastic, although I have a little bit of a dry cough, but my Christmas was amazing with my family, friends. You know, I had a wonderful time.
Wonderful. Well, mine was very quiet. Well, to some extent, quiet. And the allergies has got me or not, but I'm there. We battling it nonetheless.
I hope at least you got some black cake. You got to eat some black cake.
I did get some black cake even before, leading up to the Christmas. I think I had more black cake than the actual Christmas day itself. So it was all good. It was all good. Now, Pam, we are here because we've got to zero in on something. I mean, we're getting ready for New Year's, and of course, whenever we get set to embrace a brand new year, a lot of people, rightfully so and justifiably so, like to take the initiative to start planning out, their path. Some might work out, some may not, but having a plan is certainly something that is recommended. And this is right up your alley. A lot of people, including myself, I must make an admission here now, it's not too aqua with the planning and the vision boards and this, these sort of things. You understand? I might just pop on, okay, I want to do that, and I move along. But ensuring that you map this thing out, scripting and stuff in a proper visionary manner, sort of help. And you're a testament to that as well. It's been something that has been part of your existence and your success for quite some time. So maybe this year might just be the year that I take up that on that serious note, and I join you on your Zoom. But we're here to talk about that. You and another young lady is actually offering complimentary scripting. Talk to me. What is it?
Yes, actually, Victoria Richard, who's also based in St. Lucia right now, but lived in the US for many years.
Right.
She is quite pivotal in helping the young people move forward in terms of remote jobs and so on. We've come together to collaborate because I believe in lifting up others. I believe in collaboration. I believe that there is enough space for all of us. The universe is quite unlimited with prosperity and abundance for all of us. Right. And the two of us have partnered and collaborated to offer a complimentary scripting and vision board session tonight. We will hold it. It will be held on Zoom. And anyone interested, they just need to message us, send me a message on Instagram on Pamela M. Robinson. All my social media platforms are pretty much the same name, the same identity, very authentic. Right. And so you can find me on Pamela M. Robinson. Send me a message and I will send a Zoom link. What we will be doing tonight will be like no other, Maureen. Right. As I say, people, personal experiences are the best educational tools for us to propel forward, whether in our career or in our own personal development, in our own personal growth. And I have living testimonies of scripting, of my scripting practices and my scripting processes coming to life. For example, my home in St. Lucia, I have the book right in front of me where I scripted into being the exact home that I am living in now. Wow. The only difference is that God gave me more. So I have written down in this book and the power of scripting, the process you have to write in the now, like it has already happened. Mm-hmm. And so I have written in this book, and I will show tonight what I did and how I did it and how I wrote it. The only thing is God gave me more. Instead of 3 bathrooms, he gave me 3.5 bathrooms. But the property is exactly as it is written in my book. And I believe knowledge is power. I believe I want to leave a legacy behind, a legacy of knowledge, not just keeping it with me and taking it to the cemetery, but to share with all my loved ones and share with other people how I did it and how I became the woman I am today. It's believing in divine timing, believing in a higher power, and making sure I confirm and affirm through scripting. In regards to vision board, Victoria Richard will help us on that, but it is also right up my alley. It is something that she definitely does and believe in, and of course, she will have living testimony, living proof to show personal experiences to show how it's worked for her. The vision board is different in that you might, if you want to travel to Croatia, you will take a picture of an airplane heading to Croatia. And again, the power of belief. You post it on your vision board and you see it every day. With your scripting, you go into your book and you confirm that you are in Croatia, maybe enjoying your time at a nice Ritz-Carlton and so on and so forth. With explicit details. So this is the session that we will be offering tonight. I believe in giving back. You know me, Maureen. Yes. I don't believe in keeping everything to myself. And I believe we get more as we give more. And it's my way of giving back to people.
Wonderful. Now, Pam, tonight might be a bit, a lot of people, it's, we right here and it's already there. Is there any way that persons can revisit if they happen to miss the night? Would you be reposting at any point? Are you open to sharing the session in case somebody missed it? Is that something you would consider?
I will have to speak with Victoria, but it is something to consider because
Yes, I
you're not
believe
the first person
so.
to ask. Yes,
Right.
who's asked the question. Some people would love to attend but are unable to
Yes.
attend. But we're hoping that so far we have over 50 people signed up for it already.
Wonderful.
So we're hoping to have at least between 60 and 80 attendees for the event. And hopefully, if not all, but one or two will gain something from it.
Wonderful. I am absolutely loving this. And maybe make it something, is it an annual thing or this is that first one? Is the first one first
It's
time
the very
attempted?
first one,
Right.
but we're hoping to make it an annual. Moving forward, Victoria and I have lots on the agenda for 2024 that we will love to share. I mean, now it's still a secret, but
Yes.
Maureen, you're always one of the first persons
To
to know.
know.
So, as,
Certainly. And I
as soon as
appreciate
we're
that.
ready,
Wonderful.
yes,
You said persons can reach out to you via your LinkedIn and your Instagram. What's your
yes.
handles? How can they get it?
It's Pamela M. Robinson.
Right. On all of your platforms.
On all of my platforms, I use the very same name.
Wonderful. Pam, well, I hope this one comes out very, like you said, I hope at least one person gets to be blessed and by this, certainly. And all the best to you as well as you continue and move on into your 2024. And thank you for continually looking out and giving back.
Thank you, Maureen. And now is the best time. You know what?
Absolutely.
Now is the time people are planning. And as I now have my own business, I tell people the same way we need a business roadmap, we need a personal growth roadmap.
That's
You know,
right.
some people just stumble over hurdles and we do not know how to move forward. And it's not too late. It's not too early. Once we blink our eyes, 2024 will be right there. So I think it's a great way to say goodbye to the old and usher in the new.
Absolutely. Well said. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks again, Pam, and all the best.
Thank you, Maureen. Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, I guess it will come as no surprise. We had to tap into the mayor's office, tap into the mayor herself to find out what's the plan for Asu Square. Because this is very important and a very vital part of being St. Lucian. So we caught up with the mayor. Let's see what's on the cards for Asu Square. Well, we're here at the Casper City Council. We're here with the mayor, of course, Geraldine, Gabriel, of course. We had to find ourselves here. We're getting set for Asu Square, synonymous to St. Lucia. I got wind of it and I love it. I don't miss it, not once a year. I do not miss this celebration. And I know a lot is going into the plans for this time around. Geraldine here, this is going to be your first Asu Square you did last year.
No, we've done two Asu Square.
You do two already, under your watch?
Yes, this
right.
is the third one, yes.
What is different about this one?
Well, what is good is that we've done it for 2 years, so the infrastructure is kind of very similar because we find that the layout that we had proposed over the last 2 years, we have things under control now. And so now the focus is on adding something new.
I know this because you're a person, the last time we had an opportunity to sit down was at the Junior Jazz.
Yes.
And you expressed back then your passion and your love for wanting to create a space and a platform to have more serious and meaningful inclusiveness for the younger people.
Yes.
Are we looking forward to see some of that in this year's Asu Square?
For sure. Yeah. So this year, the first day of Asu Square, which is the 31st, Sunday the 31st, we really just focus on young persons. So it's going to be an all young person stage. All young persons performing for themselves, and so that, you know, young persons like a young soca artist will be there. We have pianists, we have persons who are part of a band, even those persons who were part of the initial Junior Jazz, they've come back together again. I think it's a very important message.
This is important.
Collaboration, young people working together, making it happen for themselves. So we are excited by that.
I like this.
Yes.
You know what is even more interesting and of note and commendable is the fact that you said that then and you're sticking true to the mission.
Yes.
A lot of people say things and they don't carry through. So you
Yeah,
gain my
that's
respect
important.
going forward again,
Thank
though,
you,
because
thank you, thank
you're
you.
sticking with that.
Yes.
Let's talk about them now, their excitement. They must be so excited.
They are. I mean, we're going to see them performing all different instruments, singing, you know. I mean, part of it, one of the things that we want to see a little more of is the dance and the creativity. So that we have a very small masquerade group, which is really young persons.
Oh, gosh.
So we believe that it is a message, and truth, we have more performers than we can actually absorb.
Oh, gosh.
So, but that speaks well for junior jazz. That speaks well for the future.
Right.
In December, we wanted to have the young persons come on board, but we were not actually able to do so because that program got washed out.
Right.
Because of the weather. But for now, we know we've given them a new space, and we expect them to be very excited by it.
Wonderful. Well, that's the first day. So they have that first day as part of their showcasing. What is next? We have 2 days or 3 days? If it's going to be 2 days or 3?
3 days.
3 days.
So
Okay.
the additional 2 days is really, we're going to see the traditional masqueraders, stilt walkers, soca artists, and a whole range of other performers but all, you know, the adults at that time will have the stage for 2 days. We expect to be a very, very exciting finish. We're looking at exciting performers to come out and do that for us for the next 2 days. So we have a nice, very, very nice lineup. And this year, our stage manager is actually Izai Hall. So we expect him to bring in some level of excitement.
He's certainly brilliant.
So we know,
Absolutely.
we're setting a good stage for that.
Well, it seems like we're all set for another amazing Astor Square. Certainly. What do you want our viewing public to do with this?
Astor Square is really for children. Astor Square is about young people finding something that they can relate to in terms of their experience for Christmas. And so we've put in the boulevard, which is really children's zone. We're gonna see one new addition. We have a bumper car, which is a new feature.
Okay.
And we also gonna have the young persons performing for themselves. Come on, bring them out. We're gonna make sure that the security is there. We have the police on board. We have our city police. We have a good product, and we just want to see people come out.
Wonderful.
And
Let's talk time.
Yes.
Daily, what is the time?
All right. So for the first day, we go from 3 to 6 because we have church, the usual New Year's Mass, and from the others, we'll have most of our entertainment between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. On the following 2 days.
Right, wonderful. Sounds like a great plan. Definitely looking forward to it again. Let's say she said this for the Madam said for the kids. I suspect I'm a kid at heart because I am there full 100 practically every day, and I enjoy every bit of it. I've really grown to become part of this celebration.
Thank you for that.
And I hope we never see it lose. St. Lucia, know what
keep it.
You have to keep this.
It's important, yes.
Very important.
Yes, we committed as a city to ensure that it is there.
That it is there, and it remains on your card. Trust me, it's important.
Sure. Yes.
Miss Mayor, thank you so much, and all the best for the new year.
Always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine is Lorianne Sushan, Shani Victorine, Sarah Alexander, and Vernell Augustine. Let's get ready to wine. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a wine and tone routine to Anything Goes by Kelly Bean.
G6 production. Yeah, Gel production.
Kelly B.
4,
Anything.
2,
Anything goes.
1,
anything, anytime, anywhere.
and down.
Anything goes for the box right here. Let me tell you this, you make a Batman stare. Make a Batman stare. You could take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth or dare? What you wanna say? Simon says. She says she like this, she says she like that. She even said she like the ball. Well, it's time to prepare. Put you up on your back, no damn fair. She says she like Vibes Cartel, blurry camera, Alcatel, Batman phone, bad boy pal, cute girl wine, bam bam scale. Bust a little bus, a little bam bam scale. Take a girl all the way to Times Square. Anything goes for the back girl stare. Let me tell you this, you make a bad man stare. Make a bad man stare. You could take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth out there. What you wanna say? Simon says. She says she like this, she says she like that. She even said she like the ball. My check 1, 2, 3. Blow tough thing, let's just pair. Check another man, I don't care. Me check another girl, she said that's not fair. That's not fair, that's not fair. She said, why you wanna cheat? That's not fair. She said, that's not fair, that's not fair. She said, all me care about is your bam bam scale. Anything goes for the right here. Let me tell you this, you make a bad man stare. Make a bad man stare. You could take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth out there. What you wanna say? Simon says. She says she like this, she says she like that. She even said she like the ball. When it's time to prepare, put you up on your back. No damn fair. She says she like Vice Cartel, blurry camera, Alcatel, bad man fun, bad boy pal, cute girl wine, bam bam scale, bust a little bam bam scale. Take a girl all the way to Times Square. Anything goes fit back. Take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth out there. What you wanna say? Simon says. She says she like this, she says she like that. She even said she like the ball.
Thank you so much for joining us for this morning's workout. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Have a wonderful day.